Hello and welcome back to the Trainers of the World Tournament. I'm your host DeltaTDS, and today for match number 18 on this wonderful Wednesday, I'm guessing, maybe, unless there's a delay, I don't know. But we've got the Team Galactic Commander Mars going up against the Paldean Gym Leader Iono. Already looking at this, we can see quite a bit's going on. Iono's got the Flutter main, level 90 with the booster energy, and then a Meloetta as well, 2 improvised Pokemon, as well as the Electivire as her ace. And then on Mars's side, we've got the Purugly as the ace, and then quite a few improvised Pokemon. Both of the people that made these teams put a lot of thought and effort into them, and I think they're playing their own teams. I don't remember if they made them or not, but once these trainers are ready, we can see who's going to be taking game number 1. Okay, I'm getting word that Mars does not have improvised Pokemon. They are all from the anime, manga, and what she used in the games, which is pretty cool. I didn't know she had a lot. Iono's sending out the Electivire and the Rotom. Mars is sending out the Kangaskhan and the Leopard. I'll just call it that. It's good enough for me. Wait, Mars has a Leopard? Okay, that one might be improvised. Okay. Kangaskhan's gonna Mega Evolve, Fake Out, doing over a quarter to Rotom. Liepard going for the Nasty Flot. Rotom's flinched. Supercell Slam doing over half to Kangaskhan. Rotom lost 30% of its health thanks to that Parental Bond ability, which has made Kangaskhan disgusting to deal with. Liepard's going for the Baton Pass into Raichu. Rotom with the Discharge, powering up Lightning Rod, powering up Motor Drive, and paralyzing that Kangaskhan. Earthquake taking out to both of Mars's Pokemon, not giving Raichu a chance to use that Nasty Plot. Mars is going to send out the Electivire and the Purugly. We've got both trainers' aces on the field. Iono switching out to the Mismagius. Electivire goes for Protect, blocks that Fake Out, and the Cross Chop, letting Mismagius get a free switch in here. Electivire going for Earthquake, super effective on the Electivire, nearly taking it out. Knockoff's gonna get rid of that Life Orb. Dazzling Gleam finishes off the Electivire, and Mars sends out the Bronzong. She's already down to 3 Pokemon remaining. Well, 2 and 20% with the Purugly. You know, I always thought it was unfair that Mars brought Purugly in the Valley Windworks battle. That thing always gave me trouble. Purugly's going for the Protect. Supercell Slam doing nearly half to Bronzong, blocking that Thunderbolt. Ironhead's gonna take out the Mismagius. Iono losing her first Pokemon of this match. She's gonna send out the Kilowattrel now. That flying type's gonna help it dodge that Earthquake. Supercell Slam bringing Bronzong down to 10%, boosting that Motor Drive. Discharge getting rid of both Pokemon, and it's just down to that Liepard. Supercell Slam takes it down to the Sash. U-Turn takes the last HP, and Iono with 5 Pokemon remaining takes game number 1 by a landslide. The Flutter main and the Meloetta we didn't see anything from, and for everything else we saw that there's quite a lot of synergy, especially with Electivire. Motor Drive taking in that Discharge for speed boost, and Earthquake not hitting Rotom, Kilowattrel, or that Mismagius. So quite a lot of synergy with her team. And then as for Mars, we didn't see anything from the Raichu. We saw the baton pass from the Liepard. We saw the Mega Kangaskhan, and interestingly, no Terras that game. And we are back on the field for game number 2. We can see that Iono's team is physically completely unchanged. There could be some moveset changes from duplicate Pokemon. I don't have the team sheet up, but that's always a possibility. And then Mars has the Espeon and the Crobat added. And we're going to see if these 2 new additions or Mars's new plan can take game number 2, or if Iono's going to take a win for match 18. Mars starting off with the Kangaskhan and the Crobat. Iono's sending out the Flutter Mane and Kilowattrel, boosting it with the Photosynthesis. I'm going to switch my audio to my headphones so it doesn't affect my mic. Flutter Mane going Terra Electric, getting faked out by that Kangaskhan as both teams go for a Tailwind. So basically speed is exactly the same as it was, but doubled. Kangaskhan's gonna Mega Evolve, Dazzling Gleam doing 30 to Kangaskhan, 19 to Crobat. Hurricane's gonna miss that Crobat. Returns taking out the Flutter Mane. And for this game, Iono is the first trainer to lose a Pokemon. And Iono's gonna send out the Wash Rotom. Crobat's going for Protect, blocking that Discharge, Volt Absorb, healing Kilowattrel, and paralyzing the Kangaskhan. Hurricane's gonna take out the Kangaskhan, and suddenly it's an even game once again. 1 turn of Tailwind left on both sides. Multi-body Pokemon are weird. If a Kangaskhan Mega Evolves, and you separate the child from Kangaskhan, is it still a Mega Kangaskhan, or is it just a regular Kangaskhan? Kilowattrel going for the Discharge, only doing about 18% to Bronzong. But the Mega Kangaskhan still has a baby. So is the Kangaskhan the baby? Since that's the only difference between it and its Mega Evolution? Sorry, I'm getting philosophical. Raichu's going for the Terra Water. Earthquake plus the Hurricane's gonna take out that Raichu. Ironhead doing 18% to Electivire, and Crobat's gonna come back out here. Bronzong revealed to have those leftovers, though probably revealed last turn during my philosophical thoughts. I'm gonna Bronzong going for the Ally Switch, taking that Supercell Slam, has both sides go for Tailwind once again. I'm gonna completely forget about that thought and then remember it when I'm editing. Yo, what's up? It's me, the editor, and just to continue on this a little more, every time a Kangaskhan hatches from an egg, there's always a baby there. It's not a baby Kangaskhan, it's a Kangaskhan with a baby. Every time a Cubone hatches from an egg, it's always got a skull on its head. Not to mention Execute, where, let me find where in multiple entries, Execute is said to be a cluster of 6 eggs that can telepathically talk to each other. How come they come out of 1 egg? How can 6 eggs come out of a single egg? Especially when their size is 1 foot and 4 inches. Is that all of the eggs stacked together? Is that the size of 1 egg? What about the 5.5 pounds? Is that 1 egg? Is that all collective eggs? Is an Execute egg 30 pounds? 33 pounds? And let's not even talk about Mousehold or Tandem Moss or whatever Tandem Moss. I don't know. It's all a mess. I don't understand it. It's weird. Whatever. Back to the match. Crobat going for Protect. Bronzong going for Protect. Supercell Slam being blocked, hitting Electivire for 50%. Discharge boosting Electivire speed. Supercell Slam does take out that Crobat. Discharge boosting the speed of Electivire once again. And Electivire is left on 13% after that Iron Head. Mars is going to send out the Purugly once again, or for the first time this game. Faking out with the crit, doing 45 to Kilowattrel. Supercell Slam doing 80 to Purugly. Kilowattrel is left on 5% as both Tailwinds peter out. Electivire is super fast right now. Purugly going for Protect. Supercell Slam doing 42 to Bronzong. Kilowattrel setting up the Tailwind just before it goes down to Iron Head. And Iono sending out the Meloetta. As I've said before, best Pokemon. Right behind Mega Gallade, of course. Purugly goes for Protect. Supercell Slam takes out the Bronzong. And Relic Song hits that Protect. Not transforming the Meloetta. Mars just casually getting a 2-turn Protect. She's gonna send out the Espeon now. Her last Pokemon left. Along with Purugly. Espeon goes for Protect, blocking the Supercell Slam, getting rid of that Electivire, and Relic Song is going to take out that Purugly and transform that Meloetta. Triple Axle missing. Shadow Ball taking out the Espeon. And Iono with 3 Pokemon remaining takes game number 2, which means she is our winner for match number 18. She will be going on to round 2, where she'll be facing off against the Pokemon trainer Penny. Believe it or not, one of our 2 trainers that use a majority of evolutions. Join us tomorrow where we'll be seeing the Pokemon Professor Juniper going up against the Rust Syndicate Executive Philippe? I don't know. Thank you so much for watching, and until then, take care.